dances that will make your heart truly come alive. And if you let me, I will show you what we could be. Take my hand and to the other side. Oh, 'cause and I got a feeling when you look and you smile. And I got a feeling what we got is right, so right. Oh, 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 oh. What we got is so right. Oh, 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 oh. What we got is so right. Oh, 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 oh. What we got is so right. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from West Oval. You join us for this 2020 match between the Kings and the Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Some adjustments to the field.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Yep.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Easy catch.
Yeah.
Didn't have to move, really.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Massive edge. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ross, whose first task is getting themselves settled. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. They'll get at least 1. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Ross takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs. Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Kings are 8 for 2. Going with pace now.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Edged. Unplayable.
Good return, back from the deep. That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bowling.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Thick edge. This should be close.
Ross shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
The Royals found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Clark from the City end.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Yeah.
Solid defence, very compact.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep. No!
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Clark doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. A few moves made in the field.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. No!
There's a chance if this hits.
Just threw the shot too early.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Big shout. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Finds the edge.
Yep. No!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Needs to be on target. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Hit.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Hit.
Edged it. Good pickup. Big chance.
No.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Hit.
Edged. What a ball.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No.
Massive chance.
Hit. No.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yes.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
No.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Yep.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
Yep. No!
Could be close.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Ball up!
Loud appeal.
Oh, nice ball.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes. Yeah.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowlers!
This could be trouble.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah.
There's trouble here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah. Keepers!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicked it. This could be close. Bit of movement. I don't think they'll find it's hitting the stumps.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Gone, played all around it.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. That would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
They'll get at least one.
Ball up.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Kings are 51 for 4.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keepers.
Chance!
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. Bowlers. Yeah. Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Sterling shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
The Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. McAndrew from the City end.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Clark, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Oh, nice ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Oh, ball.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Misses everything.
Oh, nice ball.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
McAndrew has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes.
Edge, unplayable. Out. What a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowlers!
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Willans ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Edge. Amazing delivery. And gone. Brilliant catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. The cock takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Huge appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Drives and misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
3 runs added in that over. The Kings are 65 for 6. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Wright won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
Massive chance.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Chance to run 2.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The Royals found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Kane, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keep
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Loud appeal.
Yep. Go!
Loud shout.
Yep.
Hold in. Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. A couple on offer here. End of the over. The Kings are 86 for 7. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
Yep.
Bowlers!
Needs to be on target.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Bowlers!
This could be out.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler!
Good pickup, big chance.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yes.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Big shout.
Yes. No.
Stoinis gets off the mark.
Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
No!
There'll be one run here for them.
Wait.
Yes! Caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Big appeal.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Kane doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end.
No interest in that one from the batter. McCarter will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
It. No.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. McCarter shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
There's trouble here. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Got right in behind it. Head comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes. Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
He nearly got through them, just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 11 for none. Prestwidge coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yeah, yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yeah.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nice shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting, mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Perfect technique and placement.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yeah.
Great shot.
The timing, unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Dives to make their ground. Did extremely well to make that.
Middle that one. Great timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch it.
Super piece of timing.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Right out of the middle.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Super shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Nicely played.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
O'Brien shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Time that brilliantly.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's the over. The Royals are 94 for none. That's right out of the middle of the bat. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yeah, go!
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yep.
End of the over. The Royals are 104 for none. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Stoinis on the City end.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
They'd look for a couple here. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Clark at the crease. A big partnership has ended. They just need to back some time here and build on that good work. Absolutely nailed it.
That's the end of the match. The Royals have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.